It's 5 o'clock on this Thursday evening, 2020. It's time for the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on this Thursday evening, June 25th, 2020. It is 86 degrees in North Massachusetts at 5 o'clock. Top stories on the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on this Thursday evening is Biden builds polling lead in battleground states with strength among white voters. Texas pauses reopening plan and elective surgeries as coronavirus cases and hospitalizations rise. While Massachusetts continues to drop in cases as it is in the right direction. Dead wrong. Fed sent $1.4 billion in stimulus checks to over 1 million deceased. New York requires quarantine for travelers from 8 states as U.S. coronavirus cases reach record high. Supreme Court sides with Trump administration in deportation case. State guidelines for when Massachusetts schools reopen: masks, meals in classrooms, and no temperature checks. White House ordered NIH to cancel coronavirus research funding, Fauci said. NASCAR releases photo of news found in Bubba Wallace's garage. A black man, 23, died in police custody in Colorado. The governor vows state review. Tim Scott and Senate Democrats welcome police bill per race politics at its worst. Trump picked for benign U.S. attorney refuses to say he would rescue from probes of president associates. Thousands flock into English beach triggered major incident response as coronavirus rules ignored. Thousands of child soldiers died in the Korean War. Survivors want more recognition. Labor's new leader sacks official over charges of anti-Semitism. Senate passes new sanctions to punish China over Hong Kong. The World Health Organization said Thursday that Ebola African Republic of the Congo, which killed 2003 people over nearly 2 years, is over. NASA ESA checks to track pandemic effects from space. Humanist and non-religious people face discrimination in 8 countries. One person had 9 missing after boat sinks in China's Yan'an province. The U.S. Supreme Court ruled Thursday that asylum seekers designated for a quick interpretation has no legal right to challenge as removal of federal court handling the victories of the Trump administration. Dow rises nearly 300 points as bank stocks climb after Volcker rule changes. Looking at stocks now, up 299.66 at 25,745.60. And S&P 5 up 33.43 at 38.76, and Nasdaq up 107.84 at 10,017. Feds Boston police bust up alleged large-scale right-and drug ring. Military prohibits troops' use of CBD projects. COVID reports might be from lack of physical activity, not coronavirus system. With the help of a trio of Hawaiian telescopes, astronomers have the image of a 13-billion-year-old light of a distant case of the second most distant case ever found. El Paso County, Texas grand jury on Thursday returned an additional capital murder charge for the man accused of targeting Hispanic shoppers at a Walmart shooting last month. Pregnant women infected with COVID-19 are more likely to require hospitalization and require ventilator support than other women, according to a report released by the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. While current outbreaks of COVID-19 in Arizona, California, and Florida and Texas are significant, but the young average age of patients with confirmed cases in the states might mean the consequences will be less severe. Unilever is dropping a fair and low from its skin lining products. Apple Store has announced the next week closes as COVID-19 cases rise. U.S. weekly jobless claim is 1.5 million higher than a government forecast. Feds put restrictions on bank dividends after tests find some banks could be stressed in the pandemic. 2 black holes collided, not enough, make it 3. Dolphins are learning smart fish catching trick from peers, not lovers. Super Earth that could be home to aliens discovered by scientists said. Giant wombat-like creatures the size of black boys once walked the Earth. The coronavirus may have infected 10 times more. Americans are reported, CDC says. Minnesota's in their 20s now, making the largest group of COVID-19 cases in. Peter Childers on 5:04. Time now for Sport Court. Rolling McElroy, Phil Mickelson, and Preston DeChambeau put on a show in silence. Expanded playoffs for the 2020 MLB season could still happen. Vince Carter confirms NBA retirement after a 22-year career. He's officially done. And Australia, New Zealand win bid to the host 2023 Women's World Cup. Peter Childers on 5:05. Time now for Peter Childers. I'm getting friends taking a look at news from local news. Berkeley residents remark Monday, July 13th. That's Town Day Hall. Town Hall will finally be opened in the park, but Selectmen had originally said June 25th at Town Dolph building stopped. Opening the time in the meeting. Lafayette's club's reopening clash with city ends with as some confusion ensued between the city and the West Ronald with some parties informant Paul Pratt, Denny Lavender, carrying the court, 11 minutes ago were not allowed. For the second night, demands that they defend the police at Brockton Budgetarians. Peter Childers on 5:06. Time now for Peter Childers driving in friends to check. Beep on the MTA subway system. Looking good. Commuter rail. And the ferries, they are longer. Okay, they're good. 9 ways and byways. 95. Both ends is back man. 295 work. 24 up. Slope between 128 Canada and Buckton. 128 slope between 95 and Canton. All the way down to the Braintree split. 7 expressway. Slope between Braintree down to Quincy. 1 way down to the north hand side. Slope between 3 and Brownton. All the way down to Peabody. 495 at the north hand side. A little bit so on Cable stretch and long stretch. And 95 stop on also. New London Connecticut. And 95 slope between 7 and New Haven. Merritt Parkway eastbound also between Stamford and Bridgeport and then one's up on top, also upstate Vermont. And now, looking at the weather at 5:07. Massachusetts and fire weather officials have advised an elevated risk of fire spread for this afternoon. Officials are mainly concerned with southwest winds gusting at 20 miles an hour on dry surface, fields, including grasses. High temperature in the afternoon reaching in the 80s in most places. Minimum relative humidity this afternoon to be at 30 to 40%, except 45 to 65% along the coast. Okay, looking at the forecast, looks like this. Tonight, podcast cover 64 degrees, southwest hot. 6 mile an hour coming in the evening for Friday. Check the shots and thunderstorm between 9 and 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. Put the south guys about 84 degrees, coming. Southwest one, 5 miles an afternoon, chance to 40% New Vermont less than 7 inches possible. Extended amount possible thunderstorms. Friday night, podcast guys with a low about 62 degrees and light southwest wind. Saturday, check the showers and thunderstorms and then showers like supposed to be a thunderstorm. After 5 p.m., 78 degrees south southwest wind increase to 5 to 10 miles in the morning with good size. 24 mile an hour, to 6% New Vermont less than 70 miles, high miles possible thunderstorm. Saturday night, check the showers and thunderstorm before 11 p.m., mostly clouds up at 68 degrees southwest spot. 3 miles an hour, chance to 40%. Sunday, check the showers and thunderstorms before 11 a.m., then showers like supposed to be a thunderstorm between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. Then I check the shots and thunderstorms. After 1 p.m., part south with 85 degrees. Coming in the southwest wind. 5 miles in the afternoon, just to the 6% for Sunday night. Check the shots before 7 p.m. Part south for 65 degrees. Coming to just reach 37 for Monday. Most of the house with 85, low 63 degrees. Coming for Tuesday. Check the shots after 9 a.m. Most of the time, guys about 81, low 62 degrees. Coming north around 5 miles and just reach 50% for Wednesday. Check the shots. Party south coming at 78, low 62 degrees, coming northwest around 5 mile an hour, just reach to 55% for Thursday. Shot likely party south at 78 degrees and northwest wind 3 to 5 mile an hour, just to 6% right now. North in it 36. That's good for the Peter Childers. 5 o'clock news on this Thursday, June 25th, 2020. Viewers will be having good afternoon. By the stay safe. Good evening. Goodbye. Stay safe. Be well. We'll see you at 10 o'clock for 10 o'clock. What do we have? A good evening.